This is the Travelers Cafe in Mosul, and that's where I spent the night. It was not super comfortable because there was people here until 3 a.m. so I didn't get much sleep, and there's a toilet but there isn't a shower. But grateful I had a place to stay, free of charge. So now I'm gonna leave. I am leaving Mosul. This is one of the new bridges on the Tigris. Looks like a checkpoint, but police, not military. Okay, they sent me back. He kept saying it's a different route, and then he told me there is a problem with the passport, the visa is from Kurdistan. Man, these fucking checkpoints, the visas, 2 visas. An hour later, I'm crossing this fucking bridge from the opposite direction. Now the plan is to try to leave the city with the highway that goes to Baghdad. Obviously, it's much longer route. We need patience, loads of patience. This fucker made so much problems. Before it was the route, then it was the Kurdistan. He always had something. Last I called Saif, the guy from Mosul, to kind of translate. He also told me, this guy is stupid, but you have to do what he's saying. He said, you have to go back. In Iraq, the people are very nice. The police is a pain in the ass. Thank you. Shukran.
Thank you, shukran.
Right, I left the checkpoint. It was smooth. It was impressively smooth. Before I left the checkpoint, the other checkpoint where I was sent back, I made a scene. Yeah. I was upset. I was really upset. It's like, now, man, I have to cycle like an extra half a day. So it's not trivial. Plus, I was gonna stay on the Tigris Valley. At some point I was going back to the valley, and now I'm on a fucking desert on the highway. Tigris Valley, fucking highway. In Kurdistan, there are lots of petrol stations everywhere. In Iraq, very few, and they are fortified. In Kurdistan, it's normal gas station with a market, with a shop. Here, basically, you enter a fortified compound. So there is a problem with petrol. I don't know if they are afraid of terrorist attack of Daesh. I have no idea. I should ask someone. But there is a problem. And I've seen in Mosul, in town, they were informal seller on the side of the road of petrol, diesel. Baghdad 370. Tikrit 195. I have a place to stay in Tikrit. It's 20 to 5. The sun is starting to go down. I did 103 kilometers. And yeah, good progress. Now it's getting very windy. It was side wind all day, but now it changed a little bit. It was a bit headwind, but now it's basically straight headwind. Good progress though. I thought I'd do a bit more, but I think I'll do 15-20 kilometers more. Need to find somewhere to spend the night at some point. The traffic situation is not the best. There is no shoulder, and you have to move out of the way when there are the trucks, and there are loads of trucks. Couple of close calls. Tonight I'm gonna sleep here. I have my friend here, he gave me permission. It's a gas station. Sunset o'clock, I mean sunset was about 10-15 minutes ago, and it's too dangerous to continue, and yeah, I asked if they would let me sleep here. The sun is high. I slept on the roof. The guys were also sleeping on the roof, but the problem is they locked the gas station, and I couldn't leave. I wanted to leave nice and early, around 6 a.m., but I had to wait until they woke up. It's about 6:30, 6:40, and now I'm hitting the road. Iraqi police, they stopped me, gave me water, cold water. Shukran. Shukran. I already done 90 kilometers, left the highway, and I'm going to the Tigris. There's a bridge here. Next to the bridge there's a checkpoint. Let's see if they let me continue cycling along the Tigris Valley. I'm trying to reach someone's house. There's a warm shower host in the south of Iraq. He's the only Iraqi person on warm showers. There are 3 in Kurdistan, all of them non-Iraqi, not Kurdish either, and there is one very close to the border with Kuwait, and I sent him a message. Just was curious to get a feel of the roads and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, he suggested a route, and the police wouldn't let me. So this is what it is. But he put me in contact with his friend here. He doesn't speak English, but he's happy to host me for the night. And it's good to have contacts that they speak Arabic, so if I have a problem at the checkpoints I can contact them. It's hot, it's very hot. I pedal relatively well until 11. Now it's 26 past 12, and it's tough going. I would love to stop somewhere for a couple of hours. So the idea is to do another these 10 kilometers, cross the Tigris, pass the checkpoint, and then at the first opportunity stop for a couple of hours. I wonder if that's the aftermath of the war. Tigris. I passed the checkpoint. This time, if I didn't have an Arabic speaking local person, I would have not passed. Definitely. Thank God the guy told them I just need to do 40 kilometers. He lives 40 kilometers down the road. Otherwise, I would have not passed. Now I was stopped by the military. There was a military outpost. I don't know if you can see it behind me. This fucking guy pointed the rifle to me. What are you doing, motherfucker? He was like, stop. Okay, I'm stopping, but you fucking idiot. You're 50 meters away. Where do you want me to go? Then I think he tried to tell me that this area is dangerous because they shoot from the hills. Who's gonna shoot from the hills? Come on. And he stopped me there. I was like, dude, just passed the checkpoint like less than 5 minutes ago. Are you fucking kidding me? Then I called again the guy that is gonna host me tonight. They talk for like 15 minutes. I was like, what are you talking about? The meaning of life. When they start talking, it's like, it's very simple. This guy is Italian, he's cycling around the world. What the fuck? What is your problem? No, I'm done. Now they're military. Now they're coming to piss me off again. Look at that, I have an escort. Mohammed, his brother with the car, and the fucking police. They're doing my head in. Checkpoint, military. Fucking hell, it's never ending. If it wasn't for this guy, I don't know, I'd be dead by now. Chocolate?
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you. Look at that. So much cameras. Cycle with Mohammed. Now his brother took me to the shower because he said I was too smelly to sit down and eat. And they're washing my clothes. And now we have beautiful food that his mom cooked. I'm so grateful of the hospitality of the Iraqi people. The only problem I have is with the checkpoints of the police. But they have to keep the country safe.
Yeah,
no?
exactly.
This is the sunset. Well, we're now past the sunset on the Tigris. This is our company. Mohammed. I'm trying to convince Mohammed to cycle to Baghdad and to almost close to Kuwait. But his mother might kill him. The twilight zone on the Tigris river. And you can see the reflection of the moon and the moon. Half moon. What? More food? The dates are from their tree. It's in the back. But wonderful dates. These I really like. And kebab, rice, salad, bread, pomegranate, bananas, grapes. So much food. The sun is getting higher, and this is where I start. I pitch my tent here in the garden. They always want to give you a room with air conditioning, but I insisted I sleep better in my tent. Usually, there is a habit in Islam countries that they insist to sleep next to you. So, they slept next to me in the garden. What do we have here? This is yogurt, no?
Yeah.
And what is this?
It's cream.
Cream.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, that's cheese.
Yeah.
And then we have dates. The dates are from their tree. So good. These are very good dates. I really like them. We have hard-boiled eggs, a bit of salad, fruit, a little bit of everything for breakfast. We have bread, and also this chai is very flowery.
Yeah.
I really like it. Is it Iraqi?
Iraqi, yes.
Yeah, it's very good chai. And Mohammed, we are about to start the day to Tikrit. The first stop is at the police. We need to notify that I leave the village. Safety first, guys. Mohammed, let's go.
Let's go.
Tikrit. That's Mohammed's brother giving a lift to the policeman and some random woman. This is the bridge on the Tigris in Tikrit. We just passed the checkpoint. So much more easier with someone that speaks Arabic. Totally different. Very beautiful houses being built there. I don't know if it's a house, but that's a mansion. So big, and there are several of those. I think that's the aftermath of the war. Still. Now we're going up. This is the gate of the city, and Mohammed is going back. So it was such a privilege to to be hosted by your family. Thank you very much. All right, I'm on my own again, and next stop Baghdad. Not really. I will arrive there tomorrow. I don't know what's going on in this town, but there is a SWAT team vehicle every 500 meters. See the buffaloes? There you go, fresh fish. Apples, melon. Bike is resting over there. I mean, you cannot see it now, but it's there. And I treated myself to a kebab because I already did 100 kilometers. I had to deal with several police checkpoints. I have to say, the food in federal Iraq is much more expensive than in the autonomous region in the north with a name that I don't want to pronounce now. And yeah, it's almost double the price. And what I'm having is a lamb kebab, similar to an Adana kebab. I had a soup, it was lovely. This is some hummus, some salad. This costs €6.25. Expensive. I didn't expect it to be so expensive, but it's good. These are grapes, lots of grapes in this region of Iraq. It's a new day, and last night, well, yesterday afternoon, it's been not a pleasant experience. A little bit of traffic entering Baghdad. Another 20 kilometers. 20-30 kilometers to the city center. I actually have a few hosts, couchsurfing, some people that family put me in contact, blah blah blah, but I think I'll share a room, an hotel room with Kyle, the American guy that I met in Duhok at Catherine's house. I really think I need a day off from so this traffic and cars goes everywhere, in every hole. I'm tightening my ass because I'm afraid I'll find a car up my arse. Alright, that was a slow and dusty entry into Baghdad. Now we are already getting closer to the city center of Baghdad. There is a Turkish proverb that says, if you ask around, Baghdad is found. We made it to Baghdad, guys. How many people on this planet can say, I fucking cycle to Baghdad? Oh man, in the last 24 hours, I think I risked my life at least 50 times. They were all traffic, no ISIS, just traffic. Police sent me back at the checkpoint. They said, not allowed to ride on that road. Okay. It's trying to reach Kyle. We're gonna split the hotel room. He said the hotel is 30,000, which is 28 euros, a little less, 27 something. So it's gonna be a little less than 14 euros. Crossing the Tigris, once again in Baghdad. There's a bit of traffic, but we flow on the bridge. So this is Kyle. We are sharing the room because I needed a break from the locals for a night. So the day before yesterday, I spent the night, afternoon and night with the local family.
Okay.
And they were really nice and welcoming. It was a little village on the Tigris river.
Yeah.
So a lot of families here, not in Baghdad, but outside Baghdad,
Yeah.
they have a garden and they have like a grassy area where they have meals outside.
Okay.
They hang out at night when there is no sun.
Yeah.
Usually they have like this green grass that they cut. So I was like, dude, can I sleep here? And it was a bit back and forward. The guy told me, no, you know, it's not our custom to sleep outside. I was like, yeah, but you know, inside, man. See, it's 16 degrees. It's like 42. You know, it's like if you're at 25 and they put you in the freezer. Plus, you know, they smoke a lot. And so it's. I don't want to sleep in a room where there are like 7-8 people smoking for hours, and then and it's like 16 degrees. You kill me. And for me, my tent is my home. I really feel comfortable. I've been on the road for 10 years. So my tent, and I'm a bit OCD. My tent is clean. I can spread out my shit, and you know, I have my quilt. I have a back problem, and my sleeping pad is very good. So anyway, back and forward, it was agreed I sleep outside.
Oh, good. Okay.
And but yeah, one of the guys has to sleep with you. This I never understood why. In some Arabic, this doesn't happen in Kurdistan, for example, but here a man has to sleep next to you.
Really?
It's fucking weird. It's like I don't need to be babysit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. But I was like, okay, you sleep there. What do I care? As long as I have my privacy.
Yeah.
So then fast forward, the day after they said, don't leave, we have breakfast together. So, okay, I lose a few hours of fresh weather to cycle, but it's okay, you know, these people have been so nice. And we have breakfast together, so it was low. So then one of the guys cycled with me 20 kilometers till Tikrit. And from there I continue alone. And man, I cycle because it's like I'm gonna do most of the kilometers before 2 o'clock, and then between 2 and 4 or even 4:30, I will chill somewhere in a cafe, in a restaurant or something.
Too hot.
Yeah, it's too hot. And so I did. So then there was a little restaurant that I saw on the road, and I stopped there. When I went and I had a kebab. And the guy sent me, he says, where is your location? I sent him the location, and he said, oh, I have a friend in the jail, and you should reach there by this evening. I was like, let me check, and it's like 55 kilometers where I am. It's like, dude, I can't even finish the kebab, and I have to get going. It's gonna get that 6:20. Then it gets, it's the highway, it's a little dangerous too. There was no shoulder. No, please get to my friend because he said he's gonna host you. I will feel safe, that you're safe. Also, it was a little sketchy, that part, because I arrived in a city and there was like a SWAT team cars every 500 meters. There was towers with people with rifles and AK-47. I was like, there's something going on, but it's like, okay, for me it's safe with all these people around, but okay, I'll try to get to your friend. So, finish eating very fast, no rest, boom, hit the road. Cycle. And I arrived there before 6 o'clock. So, I'm in the jail. I was like, it was bound to happen. Sooner or later, I have to sleep in the jail.
Okay.
So this fucking village is called the jail. So I see there is a checkpoint to enter from the north, and I was like, okay, let me try from the south. But there was a checkpoint from the south as well. So I arrived to the checkpoint, and they're like, why do you want to go to this village? And I was like, no, I'm meeting this guy. He sent me the location. So they called him.
Oh, okay.
He said he's coming here,
and when he arrives, you can leave. And that's when this fucking policeman, the young policeman, tried to steal my action cam. And fast forward a few minutes, I get the call from the family that I stayed the day before.
Yeah.
And they're like, check your phone because my friend sent you a new location.
Oh.
So his house might mysteriously change position. Okay,
Right.
maybe he wants me to go somewhere else.
Okay.
I check, it's another 10 kilometers. At this point, I already cycled almost 160 kilometers.
Shit.
Like fuck, and it's getting dark. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going. It's 10 kilometers. I don't see anything on the map, but okay, let's go there. Man, he sent me the position after a checkpoint. So I passed the checkpoint, and I'm in like now the highway that goes to Baghdad,
Okay.
and it's basically enclosed because they put like cement barriers.
Between.
Yeah, so
So you're driving on the highway. But
yeah.
Right.
So this motherfucker, he could have, and he also sent me a message on a couple of messages on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
From before 2 o'clock, he agreed. Okay, I'm gonna host this guy.
Yeah.
I think he changed his mind, and he sent me 10 kilometers outside the village so that I pass the checkpoint, cannot go back. So now it's dark.
So he sent you in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like literally in the middle of nowhere. There's
Yeah.
no building. No nothing.
No. So now
Fuck.
it's dark. Okay, I see like a kind of a field, and I go inside. There was an opening on these cement barriers, and I go there and I talk to this guy, and he said, "I don't live here, and here there is a woman. You can't." Meanwhile, the family called me. I was like, dude, your friend sent me in the middle of nowhere. He's not there. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but I'm sorry. I feel so ashamed that my friend failed me. It's like, don't worry, I'll find a... No. We send me the location. We send someone else there. It's like, dude, it's pitch dark. I don't want to cycle anymore. No. It's like, there's no houses around here. And he's like, no, trust. Okay. The guy arrived, and he wanted me to, it was like put my bicycle in a car. It took 2 hours to take it apart to put it in a car. It doesn't fit. So then we were riding on the highway on the opposite direction. Him with the car and me with the bicycle. Then we went through the checkpoint again, but his brother is a policeman, so that was pretty quickly.
Okay.
Then we go to his house, but before I said, tell this guy that I'm gonna pitch the tent in the garden.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
Okay. I arrive there and I say to the guy, is it okay to pitch the tent in the garden? Yes, it's okay. Wherever you want. You want here? You want there? Okay. Then I'm gonna put it here. No problem. Then he sit down. I said, look, I wanna pitch the tent and sleep, if that's okay with you guys. No, you need to eat. I'm too tired to eat. So then they call another girl to translate in English. No, but it's our culture, you have to eat something. I was like, okay, then I'll eat some tomatoes, cucumber salad. Okay, they brought a plate, I eat. And then I said, okay, I'm gonna pitch my tent. And the guy called the girl again, and she said, it's not possible to pitch the tent outside because it's not our culture. You have to understand our culture. I was like, but if I don't want to sleep, it's like 7 or 8 guys fucking smoking. It's so cold. I don't want to sleep there. And it's like, oh, but you have to understand it's our culture. What about my fucking culture? Like I drink wine and eat pork at dinner. But when I invite a Muslim guy, I don't fucking force wine and pork down his throat.
Yeah.
I mean, this is this radical thinking that creates conflict. At that time, I was already about pissed about the whole situation. I'm cranky and tired.
Yeah.
This fucking guy left me in the middle of nowhere. Then they come here, and I ask, can I pitch the tent here? Yes.
Yeah.
No. Then the family where I stayed the day before called, and I said, well, the guy insisted that I have to be inside, blah, blah. And I'm so tired, I'd rather pitch my tent and just go to bed. It was like 9 o'clock. And the guy, let me talk to the guy. And they said, oh, the guy agreed that you can pitch the tent. Okay.
Wow.
I go pitch my tent. I finish to pitch my tent. 15 minutes. Pitch my tent. Blow up the mat. Ready to sleep.
Yeah.
The girl called. But no, the guy doesn't want you to, he's upset because you don't respect our culture and you sleep outside. Motherfucker! Why can he not give me a straight answer? When I arrived, I told him, can I pitch the tent here? Yes. Then you said no, my friends called and he told them he can pitch it wherever he wants. If he like, what fucking kid? He cannot give a straight answer? Then I said, you know what? I'm gonna leave. No, you cannot leave.
This is not our culture.
Yeah, they were all shocked, you know. They were like, no, you cannot leave. I was like, I'm fucking leaving. I had enough. You know, I cycled more than 170 kilometers.
Yeah.
Got killed almost like 5 times by trucks trying to get here. One guy left me in the middle of nowhere. The other guy told me I can pitch the tent where I wanted. It's like, this is enough for me. Like yesterday, I was like, you know, if someone said "Hey," I'm gonna fucking explode. No, because then I get tired.
Yeah.
Also, like you need lots of energy to cycle.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
You must be exhausted.
every 200 meters, there's someone trying to stop you.
Yeah.
And
Like
also,
do the cars stop? And
yeah, the cars
try to get
stop,
you a ride?
motorbikes stop, and they want to take selfies and this.
Oh, my
But I have to cycle 170 kilometers.
Yeah.
I cannot stop. But also, it's like, okay, stop. But they expect you to be Arabic.
Oh, really?
Like, how the fuck do I look Arabic? In my cycling, how many fucking Arabs did you see? And they're like shocked that you don't speak Arabic.
Yeah.
And they're like, and they keep talking in Arabic. I'm like,
You understand?
dude, I don't understand the fuck of what you say. You can repeat it so many fucking times. There's no way we can talk. It's like I cannot use Google Translate every time a car stops.
Yeah.
Fucking SWAT cars, they were maybe less than 500 meters because they could see each other.
So they stop you every time.
Man, they were thinking, oh, come here. I'm like, dude, come here. Like I would do like 3 kilometers in the whole day. You know, like I cannot stop like 15, 20 minutes. You know.
Yeah.
I was like, no, fuck. Oh man, yesterday I was like,
Has this been the hardest country you've cycled through? Or has there been worse ones than this?
no, this has been worse.
This has been worse.
Yeah, Ethiopia.
It's a shame.
Ethiopia and Egypt, it's a piece of work as well.
Yeah.
But Kyle is vlogging. There's not tomorrow, but we are having falafel. Our hotel is right in the hood. Baghdad hood.
Good Baghdad.
Baghdad.
Welcome to Iraq.
That's the food. Think falafel, potatoes and aubergine. I think this is chicken or liver. I don't know. What do you think this is?
No, it's hard to tell. Kind of looks like chicken, but I don't think it is.
If it's some kind of egg, I don't know. No idea. And then you can fill it with different sauces. Spicy, salad, self-serving.